Welcome to the Product Lifecycle Management in the context of Industrial Development session. We're going to start with an overview of the CSIR Product Lifecycle Management Center of Technology with the panel. Thereafter, we'll have Martin Zahner presenting the next industrial revolution. And then we'd go to the Siemens Vision and its effect on local industry, and we'll conclude with a panel discussion. To begin proceedings, Rentia Barnard.
Thank you, everybody, for attending. We're glad we have so many people that's interested in what we are launching today as the Product Lifecycle Management Technology Center, and a few interesting talks on the topic of Industry 4. So my name is Rentia Barnard. I'm leading this whole initiative and establishing the PLM Center of Technology. This was a 4-year journey for us. So we started in 2013 with the vision, and then started negotiating with DTI, and I see there's a few people from DTI here. So we are so grateful to the support we got from DTI to actually get this established. Contracts were signed in May this year, and now we're busy with implementation at the CSIR, very soon available to SMEs and industry in general. And we are also busy still to try and get it to sales systems platforms as well as the PTC platforms available for industry. So we also made the IPAP. So because it was a DTI initiative, we were put into the IPAP for the one that were just released for May, which talk about this. So anybody interested can go and read in the IPAP for what we're trying to do. But where we are. So what we've seen in industry, and this is a Europe picture, that most of the value found is in SMEs when you do product development and manufacturing. So in Europe, they say that OEMs 20 to 30% of the value of any product manufacturing life cycle is actually in the OEMs. The rest, thousands of SMEs play in this, up to 70 to 80% of the value. But do we see that in South Africa? Not really. We have to work on that to get SMEs into the industry and into the supply chains of our product development. So what is the identified challenges that we've saw in South Africa? We have problems with delivering into global supply chain integration, create our own products and OEMs, compliance to regulation and certification, which is a big issue in South Africa. The SMEs do not know how and what to do to actually get to certification. IP management, for example, disconnected industries. There is OEMs, there is localization programs, but they do not know who can do the products or the components that they need. How do we know about each other? So that's why we said, but let's say CSIR's vision is we enable and connect industry. So we want to enable the SMEs in the problems that we have identified, for example, regulatory compliance, product development, manufacturing, certification, all of those. We want to establish an industry collaboration hub. And on this hub, I'll get to it a little bit later, is how do we connect? How do we form the supply chains? And connect this industries in South Africa to South Africa and the world in the supply chains. Good. So the planned offerings for industry is that the CSIR, with our partners like the NELs of the world, the Transnets, the ESCOMs, because domain knowledge lies within those industries. CSIR will be just one player in this big picture. What we want with the whole National Industrialization Support Initiative is to have access to experts, knowledge and skills transfer. We want to have the PLM suite of software. You have access to that. Advanced manufacturing equipment and facilities. Access to a connected network of equipment and facilities. This is what we envisage. The CSIR's got equipment, we have got facilities, but there's TIA centers, there's university centers, but there's also industries. We know of equipment that stands at industry or facilities even that's not utilized properly. If we know about these facilities, it's well known, it's published on a portal or a web collaboration hub, you can actually book this facility or say, I need a modeling and simulation specialist, or I need a molding facility. I can book it, connect, make a contract with that facility where it's available, and go and do your manufacturing or molding or get an expert booked for yourself. So this is the ideas of the collaboration hub then. skills development. We will have access to learning centers, learning, teaching on PLM, product development, manufacturing new issues like IoT, bringing IoT in, bringing big data analytics in to your product development. So back to the collaboration hub, so all the elements that you have there. What's the products that the company is doing? So where is the company? What products can the company do for you? All of this in 3D format that you can see what actually is the product or component that he's working on. What facilities is available that any SME or industry can book. Experts available. So PLM, important building block and enabler for all of this. So all that SMEs, the large South African enterprises or the global OEMs will connect and work collaboratively to create collaborative product development. So what we say is bring your products, bring your ideas, because we have a few talks this morning. How do we adapt to the new digitization? It's new ideas. Does your product comply sensors? Do you have sensors in your products? Do you know what's going on with your product when it's out in the field? The new ideas, the big data, if I have all the sensors, all of this information comes to me, what do I do with it? Does the SMEs have the knowledge to actually bring that in? And this is where we will help you. Come to us, we will create with you new innovative solutions for your products, new innovative solutions in manufacturing technologies, plant simulation. So this is in short on the PLM Center itself. So there it is. What is it all that we want to try and do? So the software that we've received, we can do this, but we've always said the software alone will never do the job for you. It can be said that if you have Word, Word doesn't do the document for you. It's still the person must have the ability to actually type the words and form the document. Same with this. Only having the software available is not going to help the SME. He needs to know what to do with the software. What is the new innovative things that he needs to do? What is the IoT things that's going to help him? What's the sensor stuff? What's the new ideas that he needs to do? Adaptation to the new digitization technologies. So this is just things that will be possible. And there's many more things that's available, but this is a short description of it. Facility, concept design. So there will be a physical facility where you can come. This is what we're busy with, forming at the technology center at the CSIR, where people can actually come to us. Come here, bring your product, bring your idea, and we help you to design it. If you have challenges on your manufacturing line, we'll have a manufacturing line. Here, you can come and use the equipment. We see how we improve it. We go to you, we help you improve it there as well. If you have a new facility, we help you do the design for the plant. There's a collaboration hub. This is the idea that we want to do. So SMEs can come in here, they register themselves. This is my products, this is my facilities, this is who I am, this is what I do. People that have acknowledged me that say that I can do it. I can do certification, and there is actually a person or a company that says that I have done this and it complied to the So this is the things that we want to do. This is the side from the SME or the industry player, but there will also be a side from government. An arms corps or the Denel wants to put out a tender. How does he know the SMEs that can do a specific product or a specific subcomponent? Also goes to this typical portals. Find out who's the people that's actually playing in this, who can produce this, who can with few changes actually produce a component or a sub-part of this. So this is just a few slides, teasers on what we are bringing to you in the next few months for SMEs and industry actually to come and